Well, this week alone, I've got 28 people.
Do you charge
all hour session?
I almost see this as even being like, I'm going to abandon this whole fucking time frame. I'm going to abandon this.
I call it per session. I don't call it per hour.
Yeah,
People say, how much an hour? I go, $80. Well, when I first opened my door, so I have a belief system. And it may aggravate a couple of massage there, and I apologize if I do, but this is my belief system.
Do not apologize.
So
what if it aggravates us?
Yeah. So
still don't apologize.
So I have a belief system, and my belief system is: look, a lot of people know what massage therapy is. They've experienced it. They've had some form of it, and that's great. What I do, people look at it and they go, "WTF? That's not massage," but it is massage. So I do first session complimentary. Always. Most people won't. I believe try before you buy, because if you didn't like it and it doesn't do it for you, don't pay for it.
There's definitely going to be therapists who think that's crazy.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
I'm on both sides of this fence, because one, I don't work for free, but two, there's a lot of people who are afraid to try out new therapists. I've had, for example, the client that was walking out as you were coming in, I'm probably the 6th or 7th manual therapist that she has been to for a nagging problem that she's been dealing with for a year. So I'm now on, I think, week 4 with her, and, we're getting somewhere, we're getting some results. And maybe like week 2, she just broke down and started crying, because she's like, she was just so happy that, we actually got somewhere in the first couple of weeks, but she just started crying, saying like, it just sucks that it's such a, like a trial and error thing. Like, you have to spend all this money, because you don't want to go to one, unless they're totally terrible. You don't want to go to a therapist one time and say like, okay, what they're doing isn't working.
Because everybody's got a skill and everybody's got a talent.
Right.
It's just, you don't know if it works for you.
Right. You want to give them a chance. So giving somebody a complimentary session is definitely going to get a lot of people through the door who are like, okay, what do I have to lose? Who might not otherwise come to see you because you do things like WTF, that's not massage.
Right.
But then again, how many hours are you then putting in for free? Like, if it's bringing in more people than you're putting energy
I understand,
out,
but for me, it's an investment in me.
Right.
This is where we need to expand this motherfucker out. This is where you do those complimentary introductory sessions, and then you get them hooked on, and then you pass them on to the associate. You're getting the percentage split off of. Like, this is so you do the freebies to get them in, and you still reap the benefit of it.
But again, I know a lot of let's say I know some amazing physios out there. Or at least I know one really, really good physio out there, and he's on his way into retirement, and people go to his clinics because of him and what he's done and what he can do. He's amazing. But at the same time, not everybody's on the same philosophy in his clinic. So when they show up at one of their clinics, they're like, okay, he's not here. Who can I go to? Right. Well, you can go to this person. They go, then they email the guy, the owner, and they go, that's not the same. It's not what I was expecting. So you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? So for me, it's more about, if someone wants to, instead of me just giving the freebie, passing it on, I'd rather someone mentor, and then sort of come on. So it's kind of like a military contract. I'll send you to school, but now you owe me 3 years.
Yeah, I get it.
Kind of thing, right? Because otherwise you're stuck with, you give the knowledge, and some really good physios are out there. They share the knowledge with their staff, and then the staff leave.
Yeah.
Right. Now, I get that. I've been there. I've done, absolutely. Right. I've moved on my own. The class place I was at, I decided to move on my own, but it was more about my daughter than it was anything else. Right. It just kind of is what it is. We get it. But I love the mentorship idea, because the way that I work and the way that I treat, I think it would be really helpful for a lot of people out there, and the skill set to have it would be amazing for people.
So I've got the business idea for you. Then I got the business idea. You're gonna have you're gonna find.
I was gonna move on from business.
I know you were. I sure more concerned about what the hell do you really do.
You're gonna
talk to me.
You're gonna find a space where you can have 5 other treatment rooms, and of these 5 other treatment rooms, you can have 10 therapists in there, because you're gonna have a morning shift and an afternoon shift. So you want 10 people that you're gonna take on for a mentorship program. Cool, and they're gonna give you a contract of 3 years. These 10 therapists, so they're learning everything that you're spitting out. They're treating very similar. They've adapted your philosophy, and you're just going to roll in it from that. And then all of that passive income is coming in. And who cares if you're giving away those complimentary ones now, because you're the guy who is the face of it all. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm going to invest in this.
That's it, buddy.
If you don't do this, I'm going to do it.
I love this guy already, right?
Right?